The Nissan Kicks is both all-wheel drive and affordable. I'll include a link to the Nissan and Salt Lake's website in the description down below. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get right into it. Under the hood is a 2-liter 4-cylinder that goes through an Xtronic CVT. Fuel economy is 27 around town, 34 on the highway with power outputs, being 141 horsepower and then 140 pound-feet of torque. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. The new Kicks is a lot boxier with the design. I mean, look at the hood, for example. And then look at the lighting elements. They're very rectangular in shape. We've got parking sensors built into the front end too. And overall, it actually has kind of a futuristic look. But yeah, like I said, boxy. Tire wheel setup is 225 by 45 by 19. You've got metallic gray for the wheel coloration, unpainted fender flares. But items like the mirror caps are painted to match. You got some chrome trimmer on the windows and then more cladding at the bottom. And with those crossbars, you can tell they're going for more of a rugged appearance with this. When it comes to key fob features, we've got the Nissan logo there at the top. We have remote start, lock, and unlock built into this too. And then the popper is actually just below the Nissan logo in the back, and it's hydraulic. With the seat folded down, it folds relatively flat, has a little bit of a ramp to it, but tons of space. And even behind the seats, you have a lot of space. You have to remember, this is a compact car. When you're all done, they've got this little handle to pop that down. Again, very square job for the taillights, and you can see you got some nice finish on the badges. That will cap things off for the exterior of this. This week's giveaway is huge if you are a NASCAR fan. Dream Giveaway is working with the King Richard Petty to offer a fully custom wide-body Hellcat Charger. It produces 885 horsepower. It's got wheels, it's got an exhaust, it's got custom leather seats. It really does have everything. Not only can you win this car, but it will come with $25,000 in cash to help pay for the taxes, and your donation goes to help children's and veterans charities. Use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus entries with any donation, $25 or more. Let's now check out the interior. Now the trim on the door panel itself can be a little bit more basic, but you do have some decent storage. The seats definitely pop out quite a bit. I mean, look at the design and the interior of the seat. And then spacing here in the back is actually really good. Good leg room. We've got some USB ports, and then headroom's not massive, but it does work. Keyless entry for up front, and let's check it out. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. You've got some nice stitching and soft touch on the door panel. All of your controls for the windows and mirrors below. And then here's a look at the rest of the trim on the panel. Probably the most affordable car I've seen with speakers in the headrest. That's crazy. But yeah, look at the front seat here. And then it is manually adjustable. To the left of the steering wheel, you've got stuff like your steering assist and then your heated steering wheel function. And this is kind of cool with that trim. Now take a look at the steering wheel itself. It is soft touch all around. You've got nice stitching in the center. Stuff like your cruise control. You've got your volume controls for the center stack, and then just traditional stocks there behind. Digital gauge cluster here in the center, and the benefit of that is you can change the information that's displayed depending on what you're looking for, and then it will also show you the different drive modes. This does come with a 360 camera system, good resolution with the camera itself. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, shortcut bar there on the side, and then stuff like the climate controls are accessible at the bottom. Same thing with the heated seats and the heated steering wheel. But yeah, I'd say it's pretty user-friendly overall. Got some physical controls for like the volume and the camera, and you've got this kind of little haptic feedback tab for the climate and the heated seats. Some USB ports, phone charging pad below that, and then you can see a parking brake, auto hold, engine stop start. Got the shifter here, drive mode select right next to it. I like that trim there. Some cup holders here, and then the center console. Your 12-volt inside, some more stitching and stuff on top. And you notice there's more of that trim on the dash as well. And then we do have a big sunroof up top. 2026 Kicks SR all-wheel drive, $33,450. Let's see how this performs. Let's set off in the Kicks. The affordable Nissan. Just an affordable car in general. I think this segment of automobile is probably going to become more popular down the road. It's got some popularity now, but I do think that it's being held back slightly by the people that would be going after this car can't even afford this. But I do think that's going to change in the near future, and so I think you're going to see a little bit more demand for stuff like this. But I mean, this is great. All-wheel drive, good fuel economy, pretty spacious interior. It is solid packaging at a minimum. Solid packaging at a minimum. And I don't think they do acoustic glass in this. Yeah. Nissan's putting acoustic glass in more vehicles, but not this one. It's something that I think is just going to become more and more popular as time goes on to make cars more insulated. Now, Nissan put money in some interesting places in this car. Like the speakers in the headrest. That's a cool thing. Let me know if you care about that. I personally don't. I think if a sound system's good enough, I don't really need speakers in the headrests. I'd rather have, like, I think this should have power seats instead of headrest speakers, personally. And that's the thing about cars is, depending on where automakers put the money will determine the value of a car to the open market. Yeah, pretty good torque. It's smooth too. This is much better than the OG Kicks. I don't know if you guys remember that one. It had like 120 horsepower. It was weak, like pathetically weak when it comes to acceleration. This is not a rocket ship. Again, it's 141 horsepower, but the Xtronic CVT has got good response, and the extra horsepower does make a difference, especially with this all-wheel drive. That certainly makes a difference. It's quiet too. I like this car. I think this drives pretty well. Again, this is an economy car, so you gotta kind of remember that. For an economy car, the performance it's good. And the interior feels, you know, for the price point and everything, the interior feels solid too. Like the materials and the build quality and everything. Nissan does a really good job with materials and build quality, I think, with their modern stuff. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. So, in summary, ooh, that is a pretty Land Cruiser. It's got ARB stuff on it. Man, that's a good looking rig. That is a good looking rig. Does anyone have a, it's probably like $100,000 to build that Land Cruiser plus the mods. Anyone got 100 grand they want to lend me? Will I ever pay you back? I don't know. I'll think about it. Gosh, this thing's phenomenal. So, I think this is a great affordable car. I think that, you know, Nissan's gotten a lot of crap for the CVTs, but their new CVTs, people have told me they're a lot better than the old ones. The old ones were really bad, but this new Xtronic stuff is supposed to be a lot better. So it's got solid CVT, it's got solid power, good fuel economy, the price is reasonable. It's just a good value. So let me know your thoughts on the new Kicks. But I think that if you're looking for a more affordable vehicle, this is one of the ones that you should at least consider, because it's got, like I said, good space, good power, pretty good features.